As the world population continues to grow, the stressful demand of producing higher-yielding crops with unexcelled quality becomes the challenge for the American farmer.
Technology is changing, the chemists are getting better, and where it was all used to be hand labor and all now, we've learned as we go along to how to increase our yield and increase our quality.
Sunbelt, located in Hernando, Mississippi, offers a line of products that enables producers to reach higher yields while producing excellent quality crops.
Well, I've been in agriculture all my life and started Sunbelt in the 80s. I was approached by the chemist. He was working with a lot of turf, but he needed someone that knew farmers and could talk to farmers, and so I ran some tests for a couple of years and liked what I saw from the products he had then. We've worked all across the South directly with farmers, in the field with them, to get this quality that we needed. And that's been our biggest goal, has been to get good crop, higher yielding crops with higher quality.
Sunbelt's management tools help producers reach their goals of reaching consistent, high-quality yields year after year.
Well, we've noticed over the years our yields have run mostly from 15 to 20%, but we've had yield increases of 40 and 50%. We kind of zeroed in on cotton for a number of years, and then we've gotten, spread on out into vegetables, and we affect a lot of vegetable crops nowadays, but we affect, do all of ag, corn, wheat, rice, and even lawn grasses and turf and horticultural plants.
I started working with Sunbelt. It's been very successful. The key thing is the quality of the products as well as the production increase. When you can take a base fertility program and add some of these specialty products and up yields by a half bale per acre or 1,000 pounds in grain or what have you, and as well as even working with vegetables, they have a better shelf life and just a better quality in general. That's what we're looking for.
My customers are seeing the yield increases and the quality increases. I'm able to take vegetable customers out in the field at harvest time, and we're able to sample the produce and see the difference in the taste. And it's obvious right there in the field, the difference in the taste and the quality of the vegetable crop.
This is my garden, and I grow vegetables for the local farmers market here. I have used Sunbelt products for quite some time now, and I can see the results. We use Convoy to get the foliage and to make it really grow. We use Saturn to set the blooms, and it keeps them producing. You want things to produce as well as taste good. We also use Apollo, which also helps with growing. My tomatoes are just unbelievable for the taste. I have customers say that they will not buy any tomatoes from anybody else but me because I have the best tasting in the whole market. Everything's just been fantastic. The lettuce, the squash, just grows crazy.
Sunbelt products are primarily auxiliary nutrient compounds containing major secondary and micronutrients as a base carrier with naturally occurring biostimulants that help the crop realize its maximum genetic yield potential in the environment in which it's grown.
Colorplex is a humic. It's designed for the soil. It helps release the nutrients that are tied up in that soil. It helps the tilth of that soil. It helps the water holding capacity of that soil. And the plants just seem to thrive on it. And almost all land I've ever seen can benefit from the use of Colorplex.
I think the Cultiplex is probably the best product I probably have in my entire organization that we use. I mean, we use a lot of fertilizers and we tried a lot of different things. But Cultiplex, we've started on our cotton to try to help the root rot. Then we started putting it on some of our wheat seed, and between the talc and the Cultiplex, I've had cotton up almost where you could row it in 3.5 days. That's one of the most important things about agriculture. If you can't get your crop up to get it started, it doesn't matter how much money you've spent. And we started impregnating the Cultiplex on our wheat, and it's getting our wheat up earlier also.
Maximus Talc by Sunbelt provides faster germination and emergence of plants.
Well, Maximus talc is a premium talc with a combination of micronutrients that are essential to plants when they're beginning the growth process. The talc, of course, part of it is a flow agent in the planter that could prevent sticking and so forth, just to have a better, more consistent population. But then you combine that along with the micronutrients and so forth, it's basically like a starter fertilizer for those plants.
Sunbelt products are designed and formulated for use where good soil fertility programs are in place to enhance the benefits that can be realized with other valid practices, products, and sound management programs.
We can come into a farm with Sunbelt products, and we don't just approach it as a single product, we approach it as a program. So we're using multiple Sunbelt products where we like to start with the talc, go in with the colony, the Cultiplex, Apollo, Focus, whatever the plant needs and whatever the soil needs. And as a result, we're helping increase the efficiency of the soil and the plant to where we're seeing the ability to grow more production with less fertilizer and less water in many cases.
As a leader in organosilicone surfactant technology for spraying of agricultural crops, Sunbelt has enabled customers to receive faster and more effective results from their spray applications.
The Spraymaster is a one-product surfactant and all you need on the farm. Sure, you may need a water conditioner or a drift guard type product, but as far as an actual surfactant, Spraymaster works great, and depending on what type of product you're putting out and what the situation that you're addressing, you know, we run anywhere from 1 ounce to 4 ounces of Spraymaster per acre with the chemistry, whether it be fertilizer or chemical, and have absolutely superb results. I've seen giant sunflowers taller than me almost dead the next day after application, whereas using some of the other surfactants, you just don't see that kind of result.
Focus, another product from Sunbelt, is a proprietary blend of highly active soil surfactants to aid water penetration into the soil profile.
When you open that soil up, you get your moisture and your water down deeper into the root zone where it should be. If the soil is not opened up enough and porous enough, your water will run off and you lose your water and lose your moisture. The Focus opens it up and gets the moisture down deep, and therefore it helps the plants down in the root zone where the plants need it. And then when hard times come, like the heat of the summer and so forth, the root zone is down deep, and the plants don't suffer as much. That helps relieve that stress that normally we have every year.
Rather than growing excessive stalk and foliage, Sunbelt's products put the plant to work and cause the plant to produce the best quality high yields possible.
You can't take one product and put it on every crop. The crops are different. Apollo 90 is for cotton, Apollo 60 is for corn and grain sorghum, Apollo 30 is for rice and small grains and soybeans. They're all related. They are a nutrient spray with bio-stimulants. Convoys for vegetables, but your root crop vegetables need a different type. We have Salute that works on your root crops. Sweet potatoes, onions, Irish potatoes, any root crop. We use Salute on them. Saturn is for any blooming plant, even flowers, all your horticultural plants. We've got Foli-XT, it's great on most plants. It is almost a universal plant product. We've got some that's designed for grass. You take our lawns, our lawn grasses now take a different product than say corn does. Then we've got Maximus talc that we use it's the start of everything. We put it on the cottonseed. Being an old equipment dealer, we were using talc to keep the seed from sticking to the seed plates. Because if seed sticks, then you got a skip in the field, and skips don't help you yield any. So I got the chemist to put this technology into a premium grade talc, and we can get a lot faster emergence from the plants and get a lot more plants up, where we have increased plants from 14 to 20%.
Sunbelt's roots are buried deep into the fertile soil of agriculture. The company shares in the hope for agricultural success and are dedicated to providing the best performing products possible. For more information, call the numbers on your screen.